USC head coach Clay Helton here with us. Glad to have you with us here, Clay.
Thanks for having me, guys.
I know this is a big point of pride for you, right, to see some of the guys that you've coached here come out and shine for some of the talent evaluators. Obviously, we're talking a lot about Sam Darnold today, and, you make the decision to put him in midseason a couple years ago, and now from that moment to here today, how have you seen him grow? How have you seen him mature?
Well, just being a leader each and every day within the organization. When you draft a quarterback or you sign a quarterback at our level, you want a guy that sets the example and sets the tone for the entire team and shows up to work, shows them how to lead, how to have great work ethic, how to be on and off the field the man you're supposed to be, and then go out and win ball games. And that's what he does best at. Not only is he an example, but he knows how to win.
And you mentioned him leading this team and leading his teammates, but he's kind of a mild-mannered guy. He says he's not one of those rah-rah type guys. How would you describe his leadership style?
The best one-on-one leader I've ever seen. And
really?
When you deal with guys that are at USC, you deal with some dynamic personalities. You think one of my favorite guys on earth is Juju Smith-Schuster.
Social media legend.
So you deal with Juju on a daily basis, and what a great personality he is. But Sam has that capability to walk over to that personality and to lead him one-on-one, not to call him out, not to embarrass him, but to say, hey, this is what I need from you. This is how you can get better and how you can help our team. And those guys they react to it. They react to that type of leadership, and he's the best I've ever been around in my college career.
On the field, Coach, if you're talking to all these NFL teams that come through here, what are the one or two reasons that he's going to be a big-time success at the next level based on what you've seen on the field through these last couple of years?
He is able to function in a very hostile world. That's the best way I can put it. Being a quarterback at an elite college level or NFL, you have to be able to function when the bullets fly and to be able to see things and be able to create when the world isn't perfect. We don't live in a routes on air world or a 7-on-7 world. We deal with some of the greatest pass rushers there are in the game. And his ability to be able to step up in the pocket or create or extend the play, keep his eyes downfield, find open receivers, I think he's had a knack for even when he was back in high school. I wish we could say we traded, but he's had it for a long time. It's just something that's innate in him.
Clay, we all see Sam on the field, but the one thing we can't see is his study habits and his preparation off the field. Talk a little bit about how he enters a game.
Yeah, one of the things that I said, again, that leadership model is he walks in on Mondays and he's putting in the extra times, and the other players see that. The amount of time he spends in the film room, the amount of time he tries to perfect his craft to be a student of the game, it carried over to other kids, and they wanted to be able to do it. So he's one that steps in and is a true pro from daylight till dark. I mean, he's an all-ball guy. He's a gym rat guy. That's what he does.
Right.
And he was great to have on our football team. He set the culture of our team.
You watched him in practice every day, for the last couple seasons here. What do you want to see him do out here? What do you feel like he needs to show talent evaluators out here today?
Well, I look at him, and you look at the 3 years that he's been with us and what he's been able to accomplish. I think he's put great tape together. You look at him as a starting quarterback. Even his first year here, we were a 1-3 football team that he goes out and produces a Rose Bowl championship. So to be able to have that tape already, I think he's putting plenty enough work on tape to be able to come out here and throw, to be able to let these guys see it live, to come out of his hand and see the pop. Yeah, it's just, like I've told him, have fun with it, have fun with the experience. He's put all the work he needs to on tape, and this is just the icing on the cake.
Well, when Sam Darnold wasn't making plays, it wasn't a bad option for him to turn around and then give it to Ronald Jones.
Gosh.
Well, what was it like coaching him? The great nickname, by the way, the Texas Tesla is a nickname for him.
Is that right?
You talk about big-time juice, Coach. When he hits it, he can really go.
Yeah, I had the good fortune of having the opportunity to coach a guy named D'Angelo Williams at Memphis. There were times that when he hit a certain point on the field against that second level of the defense, you knew he was gone. Right. Well, Rojo does the same thing. There's times in that game where all of a sudden he hits the linebacker level, and oh gosh, okay, get the extra point team ready, because he provides a tremendous amount of explosiveness. I've been so proud of him, how he he's developed his game. He came here as a great runner, but he learned over his 3 years here also to be a great pass protector, to catch the ball out of the backfield. He's really become an every down back that can carry a load of 20 to 25 touches a game for us. And you look at 2,000-yard seasons back-to-back, a 1,500-yard rusher last year. He's got everything that you want from a down-to-down basis for the next level.
When you have two studs like that, you have Sam Darnold at quarterback and you have Rojo at running back, how hard was it play calling wise? Like, man, we got to get this guy the ball. He's hot, but we can't take the ball out of Sam's hand. Like, how difficult was that as a coach?
Well, I tell you what it provided you as a play caller and a game planner with Coach Martin, myself, and our offensive staff. It provided tremendous balance, and that's what you want. We were able to keep defensive off balance because you go in there at the college level, you're hoping for 80 plays a game, but to be able to hand that ball off 40 times a game and throw it 40 times a game, be able to create that balance, and really you couldn't take one away. If, all right, you wanted to load the box, you were dealing with Sam Darnold. You wanted to protect against the receivers and Sam, then you're going to hand it to Rojo 25 times. So that balance is what really helped us, having both those weapons.